So, hi. We're in the process of solving our chronic processor shortage once and for all. Then we'll export Spiniform stalagmite crystal, I swear. It's gonna happen. Hello Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Dyson Sphere Program in our Alpha Andromedae series, where I am now producing copious amounts of all three of the necessary ingredients for processors. And we're gonna get it done. It's gonna be great. Okay. So there's that. And now for the all-important process of getting the rest of these built. Processors are the thing that is slowing down our research progress, which you can see in the upper left corner of the screen, where it has been for the entire series. Therefore, I don't need to tell you that that's where research progress is shown. Rude. That is not where I wanted the sorter to go. There we go. The nice thing about what I've done here is that I'm setting these up east to west, and these are set up in an equatorial belt fashion, which will allow me to expand this production line as necessary with additional buildings, should I decide that what I have currently going is not enough. And this entire operation, this apparatus, can be set up as well. Hang on, let's go ahead and have you hop across. This can be set up to import resources from other planets, which is a win. So there's that. All right, and now we have the moment of truth. Let's go ahead and go a little bit farther this way, and then I will start producing the things that I need. Looks like we do have an iron deposit up there, so that's going to slightly cause problems, but only slightly. Only slightly, okay? Now, we need several things to be made here. And let's take a close look at the ratios. We need both circuit boards and microcrystalline components, and I've looked at this before. So, in 1 second, 2 iron ingot and 1 copper ingots, 2 iron ingots and 1 copper ingot are used to produce 2 circuit boards. In 2 seconds, 2 silicon, or high purity silicon, as it's called, I think. High purity silicon, there we go. I remembered, look at that. And 1 copper ingot are used to produce 1 microcrystalline component. And then you combine these two things and you get processors. So we really need more processor production than we do, or more circuit board production than we do, or no, it's the other way around, actually. What we need is more microcrystalline components. So let's start with, why don't we try 10 and 5? Here, I'll do 1 so that I don't have to do this a bunch of times. This is going to be the microcrystalline component. So you're going to pull from these 2 bands. Okay. And actually, I'll do you one better. We're going to go ahead and create an output band here. All right, so now we're fully set up. Let me go ahead and expand these lines a little. So that there's no confusion. I might have to delete a few things in a moment, but that's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so that's 10 altogether. And then finally, we will have one. No, hold on. Nope. I don't want to do the same thing here. Here, we're going to have Alright, nope, just delete those. Circuit boards, which draw from the same production line, but will not touch the silicon. And will instead output to this line. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 all together. And with that being done, what I'm going to do is delete that, and then that, and we are almost ready to go. Everything's running down here and has been. So the main thing I need to do at this point is, yeah, there we go. So there's one. We have liftoff. Yeah, let's go ahead and place that one there. And liftoff. How are we doing on power? We are completely fine. Okay, so now we have a saturated pair of belts with both of those resources. Now I'm going to lift this belt over this deposit here. This will give me, ironically, even more soil pile. Again, one of the advantages of what I'm doing right now is I am doing something that's taking up a little bit of time. It's a bit of a distraction from working on the Spiniform stalagmite crystal export. But while I'm doing this, Alpha Andromedae 2 is able to build up my supply of foundation again, which I kind of recklessly used in the last episode to flatten a bunch of ground quickly without using buildings, which I would not have to consume anything at all. So, won't be doing that again. I didn't honestly think about it while doing it. It didn't bother me that I did it, but after the fact I was like, okay, so I did this. Yes, I realized that was probably wasteful. Not concerned about it, but yeah, I'll also acknowledge I'm not going to be doing that again, because that was a lot of steel and stone brick that went into the construction of that foundation that I used to get that soil pile. So it was fast, but I don't know that the speed was worth it. I'll just put it that way. Okay, so now, for the moment of truth, let's have... Well, hang on. Yeah, these production facilities will be set up here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that will hopefully not be too much, but we can stand here for a moment and see kind of how it looks after a moment. Now, you know what? Let's do the same thing I did a moment ago. All right, processors. And then in this case, what I'm going to do is we're going to send them the opposite direction, because I need them to go be exported properly. So we're going to put you there. And now, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, nice. Also, the count does actually show right by the cursor there. That's a nice thing to pick up on. It's kind of hilarious, actually. Things that make you feel silly. All right, so there we go. And now we have processors being produced on this planet. Just like that. I'm going to bring them over here. I'm going to have them cross here. And then we will export them smoothly and efficiently. And then I'll stand here and observe for just a moment to make sure that I feel confident that things are going well. Okay, I do need to elevate the line slightly. Let's elevate it to about right there, then bring it back down, and then in you go. Glorious. Remote supply. So these are going to get exported real quick. All right, so now that they're flowing steadily, it will take a moment for any to be exported, I think. But now that they're flowing steadily, what I want to see is how are both of these resource feeds doing? It seems like they're both producing at a reasonable clip. It does seem like I'm saturated with at least one of these goods. Are we good on power? Yes, we are. Alright, so I want to keep watching for just a moment. It does seem like everything is completely okay for the time being. Like I could potentially have even more. But I might need to watch for just a moment to make sure that that's actually the case. I can go ahead and build another one here. Like that. And I would need to build just one of these real quick to make sure it's powered. Just to slightly increase output there. Alright, we have had an export already, and that's really good news, because that is, again, this is our bottleneck. This is one resource that's been a bit of a problem for us. Power appears to be completely okay here. So now, having tackled that, I'm pretty satisfied with that output. Let's head back. When we come back, we'll see how healthy it looks, and I might be able to expand it further. But that will at least kind of get us going. Let's head to Alpha Andromeda. God, this game is gorgeous. Sorry, it doesn't get old. I will always say that when playing this. And the soundtrack is amazing, mind you. And the soundtrack is amazing. It's extraordinary. Alright, so we can stop here. Hello! Alright, so let's arrive nice and calmly. Arriving in flight. Love that. Doesn't get old. Oh, check that out. We showed up right when the shadow of this thing was perfectly overhead, so the sun is like right above us. That's just fantastic. Okay, where are we going? Over here. Yes. We have computer chips. Still actually short, which is hilarious to me. But we're importing them now from two separate sources. And you can see oh my god, the bots are going nuts, bringing stuff to me. Not a problem though. Like, that is a problem I'm okay having. Alright, Assembling Machine Mark II. I've had those sitting in my inventory for a while, and what I would like to do, I think, is go ahead, let me grab some particle broadband off the line, because I just want to upgrade those and be done with it. So, particle broadband. Where are you? Over here somewhere, right? Yeah, there you are. I'm just going to grab a whole bunch off the line. Not feel bad about it. There's that. Alright, and now let's just build all of those. Which should hope... Oh no, we still have a bunch. Okay, well in that case, let's grab a bunch more. There's that. And now we're short on these. That's a problem easily solved. And finally, we are rid of those. Thank God. Alright, so now let's step over here and take a look at a couple of things. First of all, yeah, still short on processors, which is surprising. I would have thought we would have at least started to see like this doubling up a bit. It just goes to show that the Alpha Andromeda 4 situation might not be as great as I thought. Alright, so how we look in here is the question. It doesn't seem that I have a ton of this stuff available to me. They are bringing more in, which is positive. So I can just go ahead and grab that. Put all that in storage. That might be enough to work with, because I do have a lot of soil pile now. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Am I actually out of stone brick? I am. Okay, hold on. delete, delete. Let's go ahead and turn things the other direction. I think I understand why this is happening too, because we replaced prisms as a necessary good. Lack of item, huh? Really? Really? You're gonna do this to me again? It's so surprising that they don't let you build from within the logistic slots. We've already talked about it in the series and in the comments multiple times, but it's just a funny thing. Okay, so that is probably part of the reason that we don't have more foundation already. But at least that partially solves that problem. Now, something I can do to help with that, actually, is to empty my own supply of stone onto the line, like that. Now, ironically, what that means is they're going to bring me more. So what I really need to do... Hang on. Let's load both of these machines up as best I can. And then do that. Alright, so... Yeah, it's unstoppable to a degree, but... that at least gets us pushed in the right direction. Okay, I think I'm in a pretty good spot at the moment. Oh, wait. How are you short? We don't have a shortage on iron. And yet... there's no iron in this particular... It might just be because... Hang on. Let me empty you out. Alright, so I just dumped a bunch of my stuff. Yeah, see, they're bringing it right back to me. It's like, guys, that's not what I wanted. I like, thank you so much for your assistance. I want to just turn this off for a minute and see what happens to the iron. Because I may need to increase my productivity of these ingots. Or I could just, you know, get plain smelters. How about that? That's probably what I'll focus on. As soon as I've got this Spiniform stalagmite situation resolved. Alright, let's go ahead... I'm not thrilled about the fact that I still am not building up processors in large quantities, even after doing what I just did. So let's see what the heck is going on at Alpha Andromedae 4 that's causing processors to just get chewed through whenever they get sent. Because I was just under the impression that we had a more robust operation set up here, and I just feel lied to. Even if I'm the one doing the lying. I feel like I'm lying to myself, and we need to figure out why. That was kind of an awesome landing, I'm not going to lie. So let's figure out what's going on. Alright, titanium, completely fine. Power, questionable, but fine. I mean, it really does seem like we're just cranking them out. But this is just not enough. Period. Like, we're producing them as quickly as we can. But it's just not enough. What about over here? Oh, yep. So this continues to be an issue. Despite the fact that we're producing... So, I mean, see, this is what's making me feel like I just need to get plain smelters, because I feel like a lot of our slowdown in various places would be resolved if I just used plain smelters. Part of me wants to just do that right now, but before we do that, Spiniform stalagmite. So, nothing really I could do immediately there, but the plain smelters will help double my production. And then I'll deal with inequities in the logistical chain. Let's go. So Leonis Minoris 2 is our water world. This is going to be quite the production machine when we're done with it. It's going to blow minds. So we're going to start probably by importing some energetic graphite. All right, Leonis Minoris 2. Oh, 2 and 1 are quite close to each other at the moment. All right, we have arrived. Let's head back over here. Is there a couple things I want to set up? Hello. Splashdown. Okay, so first things first. We want to go ahead and bring in warpers. Just 400. Let me go ahead and plug in transports. Okay, remote demand. And there are 400 being brought, even though this building is not active yet, which is pretty flippin' cool. So let's get it active so that that's not a concern as I hover happily in place. This game is so great. All right, I don't want to use too much soil pile. I don't need a bunch for these buildings, so. All right, will that be close enough? Damn, not quite. That should be. Oh, no, that's not either. Well, that was a waste. So what's the exact range on these? There we go. All right, I'm going to land there, give my boosters a chance to recharge, and then I should be able, if I put you there, that should be close enough, yep. Just barely. All right, that was close. Look at that. It's sitting like on the lip of that particular area. All right, and then I think the last one, I may be able to snag this. No, I can't. One more. Although it's probably better, yeah, to build it over here. So let's see if we can get away with this. Yep, perfect. Just the Tesla tower. And now, yeah, it's going to say that I don't have the power to support that, which makes perfect sense. So what I'm going to need to do here, first of all, we're going to reduce the charging demand on this. We've already brought in a lot of the things we need. I'm going to make this remote demand. And now copious amounts of energetic graphite will be brought in and burned, which I want to be careful not to do that in too many planets, but right now that is just a handy, handy thing that we are able to do. All right, so let's go ahead and output it in this direction. And we don't need the power plants to be in any particular position. They just need to be okay. They just need to be here, roughly speaking. I don't want to be too liberal with this, but all right, let's go. So the first shipments will be arriving soon. Let's go ahead and just put you like so. 2. All right, that's... Oh, interesting. Okay, so I can do another one of these, but they need to be spaced out a bit. Because they're starting to get close together. Yep. And there we go. First shipment has arrived, so we're going to have a lot more power starting right away. Oh no! Really? I'm not a fan. Like, if I can build them that close, then I should be able to put a sorter between them. Let's just agree on that. Right? If I can put them that close together, we should be able to have a sorter there. All right, there we go. All right, they're not running just yet because they're not powered, but they will be. Done. Beautiful. And so now we are at capacity. And I can probably do a little bit more, but the thing is, that's really just a jump starter. Because now that we have this set up, the primary export resource of this planet, for now, this is eventually going to be an extraordinarily robust refinery world. But for now, I just want to find a nice spiniform stalagmite deposit somewhat close by, like the one that I've already marked off. Forgot about that. So let's come over here. Oh yeah, this is going to be beautiful. Watch this. Oh yeah. All right. That is fantastic. Doesn't cover quite all of it, but it's enough. And then we'll put down... Okay, I need to provide a little bit more space here. Please tell me I still have... Yeah, I do. I have plenty. Thought I might be out of foundation for a second, but I am not, thankfully. Spiniform stalagmite crystal. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and just send it sideways, like this. I'm going to stay in hover mode because it makes it a little bit easier to keep up with the things that I'm producing. All right, and then we will bring you like so. Perfect. All right, I'm just going to use this straight line generator here. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll be close enough. Barely noticeable. Now remember, we already have this set up to import on Alpha Andromeda 2. So this will be a very useful addition. All right, so now let's get you reattached to the grid. There'll be a slight deviation in the line there, but that's fine. Tell you what, let's go back to straight mode. There we go. And we'll just feed you straight into the side here. And there we go. We're now exporting that spiniform stalagmite crystal. Power-wise, we're at capacity, so I feel like I can do a little bit better than that. Let's go ahead and expand these lines for now, because for the time being, I'm not going to be setting up the refineries. I'll come back here quite soon and do that, but the objective right now is to continue helping Alpha Andromeda 2. So now that I have this set up, I can go get unipolar magnets, which means next episode we're going to visit a black hole. That's happening. All right, so I need to space these out a bit. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, so now power's in a much better position, and we're already exporting spiniform stalagmite. Now, of course, we're not doing anything with that, but it's great that we offloaded so much energetic graphite here. This world is going to absolutely blow your minds once it's fully operational. So let's now go back. Before I end the episode, let's go back to Alpha Andromeda 2, and we're going to get the crystal plants, or the chemical plants, excuse me, set up to import that resource properly and to use it. And I can also take a quick look at how things are doing on the processor front, because that has been a little bit problematic. More problematic than I would have thought, to be completely honest. Also, how's the, oh, look at that Dyson Swarm. Look at that Dyson Swarm. That is so insane. That is a healthy Dyson Swarm if I've ever seen one. Look at that. 768 megawatts. Much better. Let's fly through it. We haven't flown through it in a while. It's worth doing. Now that it's this healthy and brilliant. Rude autosave, not gonna lie. That frame rate hitch was not needed. Glorious. Alright, we can literally follow the trail of those back. Let's return to Alpha Andromeda 2 and get a few things done here. Alright, looks like we're actually building up oil now. Or not oil, but hydrogen, which is good. I would rather be building it up than the other way around. And we still have a fantastic supply of energetic graphite, which is in accordance with my wishes. So, Spiniform stalagmite is now in place. So let's take a look at this special recipe, huh? All we need is 6 Spiniform stalagmite to produce 2 carbon nanotubes. Currently, we're producing carbon nanotubes by combining titanium and graphene, particularly graphene. So the amazing thing here is that a lot of these, which by the way, I can go ahead and upgrade a few of them. Can I do a few more? Probably. I just need titanium glass. Let's grab that real quick. Get the titanium glass upgrade over with. Because I probably have plenty of titanium glass over this direction. But that will free up a lot of titanium. Yep, titanium glass. Alright, so now if I come over here, because this line is completely saturated, I can just empty this out and grab this entire line's worth. There we go. And now I can produce 13 more of those. Okay. Fantastic. Now, how's the processor situation? Because I feel like... Yeah, okay, we need to go back to Zeta RA and, like, double everything I did there. Because I can, and clearly it's not enough. Like, we are just not producing enough processors for demand. Which is fine. That's one of the first things I'll do next episode, and then we will visit a black hole. It won't take long to double up the production on Zeta RA. That's the beautiful thing. So, now that I've got a few extra quantum chemical plants built, let's come back over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All that's done. So these are going to be importing, or rather exporting the same good, but I want to delete all of their sorters that are pulling from the graphene line, because the graphene line is no longer going to be needed for carbon nanotubes at all. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing that's about to happen. This is a huge drain on both my titanium, but especially my graphene. And it's about to be completely irrelevant to both of those resources. There's a reason I've been so fixated on this for the past little while. All right, so let's also delete these. Also means we can just get rid of some lines here that are no longer needed, like this titanium line. And the line that I'm deleting now will be a perfect place to put the line where I will run the Spiniform stalagmite crystal. So I might even be able to just leave it as is. As a matter of fact, oh, I didn't think about that. Hold on. Yep. Let me actually replace all those sorters that I just deleted. I'm sorry. I know it's absurd, but I just realized this will work perfectly. Okay, now let me go ahead and select this recipe here. We just need to paste it a bunch of times. Okay, and now see this line that we have right now. Let me delete you. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. And we have titanium coming from all the way the heck over here. Wow, look at this. Yeah, this titanium line is not even... Yeah, that whole thing is getting deleted. Goodbye. No longer necessary. Your services are no longer required. Goodbye. And then, on top of that, watch this. We're going to take this. We're going to flip the whole path. And then I'm just going to suck it dry. Just take a moment longer. There it is. It's almost empty. Okay, there's that. And now we will flip it again. And now... we have Spiniform stalagmite being brought by this particular station. So let's have it brought out here. And then brought down, let's see. Yeah, we'll have it brought across and then down. Yeah, I'm okay with just having it come up here, then over, and then down. Watch this. Boom. It's done. It's already set up. And so now all of these will start exporting as they need more Spiniform. Wait. Why are you saying you don't have any? Some of these are not working. That's so odd. Why is that a thing? Alright, let's make sure that's not happening in other... Yeah, this one's saying it doesn't have any. So some of these sorters are actually broken a little bit. That makes me sad. We just had this whole moment where I was excited about the fact that all of those were just getting automatically fed. So it's actually... it's more Spiniform stalagmite than these current buildings know what to do with. Like, it's not making it all the way down the line here. It's not a problem, per se. Alright, so we are still, it seems, sending graphene back this direction. Why that's necessary... Yeah. Yeah, I can shorten this considerably. And I can do it right now. Let's see. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to do it right now because we're approaching the 40-minute mark and I need to stop this episode. But in the next one, we are going to... Let's see. There are two orders of business. We need to maybe head back to Zeta RA and increase the processor production there even more than we already have because it can do more and clearly it needs to do more. And then we're going to visit a black hole, which at our current level of research might take a little bit of effort to get all the way there. Might take a couple of hops to do it, But once we're there, we can go ahead and start importing unipolar magnets, which will be transformative in a number of key ways that should be really fun to watch. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time, or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at noon, US Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.